Hey guys, what is up? Welcome to So Crypto, your home for Crypto TA. I'm your host Martin. In this episode, we are gonna be talking about, Bitcoin. There we go. Is Bitcoin in trouble? Right? If you're catching this from live, welcome. And if you're catching the replay and have any suggestions for us, please leave us a comment below. Yeah. Again, like I said, I'm your host Martin. Pleasure being here with you guys. If you're enjoying the show, again, you can leave us a comment here live or leave us a comment below. And we're going to hear the copy link to this thing. So also, what else was I going to say? Yeah, if you want to keep on chatting with us whenever the stream is done, join us on Discord. The links are gone out. And if you enjoy the show, make sure you hit the like, the bell, and the sub, right? I'm going to pin this here Discord at the top of the chat. There we go. So, Kato says this music slaps. Is this music slaps bad or is it good, Kato? I'm not sure. Steve says, yes, it is. And then Marcus says, no, Bitcoin's not in trouble. And then Jake says, rocket. Andrew, what is up, dude? Something here for Gordano? I'm not sure. We'll see. So, I guess we're going to put here on the list data. And then people, I guess, right? Right, so. Right, Mike says he's learning languages. All right. Torum, pump it. Yeah. All right. To what effect do Russian banning crypto have on or release their own state coin? Yeah, well, I'm not sure, man. I have not really seen a lot of the news. So I wasn't sure Russia was banning crypto. They've said that before. I'm not sure they can actually ban it. A lot of people are still going to buy it, right? All right. So, cool. Let's get rolling here. Let's go check out market cap and see what is happening here on the crypto market, right? So, market cap. We are dropping. Oh, no. Is that bad? Well, kind of sucks where we're at, to be honest. Because if this bullish divergence doesn't come into play, we're going to be in trouble. Now, we are dropping down. We are creating strong bullish divergence. And with that, the possibility, correction to the upside, we actually managed to close here. And even if we were to trace it to yesterday, we'll still have that strong bullish divergence. So I'm waiting to see if this is going to play. Right, I'm not 100% confident on the way the market feels. But if there's anything that could help us go up, it is this bullish divergence. We lost it to trillion. I talked about what was going to happen if we rejected it. We did try to get above it today, and we rejected hardcore, still losing 2.72% on market cap. Right now, it's still going down another 3.07%. It's not good for crypto. Doesn't look good. This looks weak. Why does it look weak? Look how much strength. We rejected higher prices with a lot of strength. Right? We tried to go up throughout the day. And it was like, hell's no, to just go back down and then some more, right? So like it feels like we're trying to go up and someone put a hammer and they just beat it down and it just drove the nail to the table, right? So we lost supports. The next target that we have for support is at 1.75 trillion, right? Bitcoin is below $1 trillion asset right now, sitting at $747 billion. In market cap for alts is barely hanging on to $1 trillion. If alts lose $1 trillion, it's not gonna be pretty. I think alts holding $1 trillion is what gives hope right now. So if alts lose $1 trillion, right now we're sitting at 1.08, right? We could still be looking for farther moving down. And it's not gonna be nice. We could be talking, yes, these areas here, 1.75, like we did back here. Look, we are currently hitting levels of September 2021. How much lower can we go? Well, we could drop all the way down here. That's why losing this area is not going to be good, right? That would put us on a path where we could drop here to 1.45 and even come all the way down here and wick somewhere around here, 1.15 trillion. It ain't going to be pretty. That means a lot of alts are going to be bleeding and a lot of projects are going to be hurting, right? So does it look like we've topped off? Starting to. Again, if this bullish divergence doesn't come into play, or we had 1, 2, 3 times, if this one doesn't come into play and get us to rally, we could be in a lot of trouble. And I'm not saying that lightly, right? We could be doing something like we did back here. All right, so again, here on market cap, look, we're coming up high, right? Dropped, pump higher, and then since then we just took a drop, right? This is 2018, 2017. I'm gonna put this on log scale. I have to hide the Bollinger Bands for this, but let me just put this in log scale so you see what's happening, right? This bump here, this bump that we have here, right? This bump and drop and then pop again, right? Looks a bit like what we're doing here, right? This bump here, right? We got down sloping consolidation, and the pump coming up here again, right? So that's something I'm looking at, right? It's starting to look eerily similar. Then here we're struggling with that moving down, right? We dropped quite significantly, didn't try to get a bounce that failed. What happens if we here get a drop? Let's say here, and then get a bounce that fails, right? And then we started looking down, man. Could that start to repeat this pattern? Right, again, it's not looking too pretty. I'm not saying we are there yet. Again, it's going to depend on how this pumps. Right, we got to wait for this pump to come in. If we negate this divergence and we just keep on dropping, it's not going to be good. That means we're not going to have anything to hold on to that would say price action to the upside. And then we would really be trying to find something else that would try to give us hope for support or hope for action to the upside. It's going to be a messy deal if we don't hold on to this divergence and we just keep on dropping. We have that 1618 at 1.74 trillion. Again, we have support at 1.75. So again, the kind of double support there that we're hoping is going to hold. It's also not looking too hot, right? So that being said, for market cap, again, not putting a lot of sparkles around here. It's not looking too pretty, man. Let's go to Bitcoin. Bitcoin 39,000, we're below 40K. So we're looking for a potential double bottom to build. That was yesterday. Remember, we said we could be at an area where we're going to start building that double bottom, and then we could go to the upside. I even said if we drop and we go here, right to that 40,626, we're going to have bullish divergence strong coming to play. And we could try to hold the support and go on that pump. Guess what? We're not having that double bottom. How much are we dropping? I think we're dropping more than 5%. Yeah, more than 5% right now. So we would have to pull back up today a little bit for us to be able to say we still have a double bottom. But anything that's more than 5% drop, I would be discarding as a double bottom, right? Because what we're getting right now is just down sloping motion still. So if we are to do this, we're going to say, well, we're coming down here lower. Right? And on that movement down, what we are doing is creating this divergence here, right? Look. Bullish divergence, strong. Now it's here. We don't have it against the RSI, just against the MACD. And again, it's our last kind of hope for us to get action to the upside, right? It's the fourth time. Look. 1, 2, right? Or we can say 2 here, right? 2, 3, 4 times, right? We'll consider this to be 1. It's going to be the third time that we're creating bullish divergence. And it's failing to play us to the upside. We rejected the 20 moving average with strength, a lot of strength. We had volume coming yesterday to drop the market. At least on this chart, we're going to come from here. Also, same rejection. Look at that. We went for the 20. That was the move we were looking for a couple days ago, right? Go for that 20 moving average, come back down. Guess what's happening here, right? We're still on this larger, major downtrend. And if we are to consider that this upsloping channel is going to be holding us somehow, and I think I got to re-anchor here, or I think I might have shifted this by accident. So we're going to go there. I'm going to have to redraw this upsloping channel, because if this is the case, we are breaking out of this major upsloping channel. That could put us on a bad downtrend. Last time we broke out of a channel like that was back here. Let me do the symmetrical channel so you know what I'm talking about. Last time we broke this was here. And when we broke it, it was just bad, right? So we don't want to go breaking this channel. I'm going to refib it. I'm going to redraw it, actually. And I'm going to draw it while looking at this in a log scale. And log scale, I just want to basically see where we're at in the major trend first, and then see where we could be going. So my primary move is going to be from here to here on the tops. Then anchor the bottom and see how this is holding. This seems to be holding good, right? Look, up, top, bottom, bottom, midline of the channel, bottom, and then the top. So if we are to look at this still major upsloping trend that we're in, we are just breaking the 75 percentile and could be dropping all the way down to this 50%, and that puts us somewhere around 28,000, right? So that's one way to look at it. Now, if I'm gonna get a log scale and just go zoom in here, I gotta see where we're at, right? We want to know where we are at. So if we anchor at the bottom points here, I want to go with the wicks and be generous. Go with the wicks at the top portion, right? We are going to get anchoring points, top, bottom, top, bottom. mid 75 percentile dropping. We're breaking this channel. That'll put us in a place where we can drop more. I'm gonna leave this as this for now, the way we had it. And something else I want to show is go here and see where we're at in Bitcoin. Now, we were trying to hold on to this range, right? That 40,996 and 40,997. When we broke here, I said, guys, we're going to come down here to the 40,000s. Remember, like, go back to the stream on January 17th or 18th, and we talked about potentially breaking, or even here, we were talking about on the 16th. If we break this level, we're going to come down here. We broke it. We came here. Now we are breaking this level. Next area of support is trying to hold, and that is right down here at that 39,291. If we break there, guys, 37,393 is our best bet at support. It ain't gonna look pretty, man. Going to the 30,000s gets Bitcoin in a position where it could really just plow through this area and go to 36, 35s, even 34,000s. I don't want to see that happening any more than anyone else, but you know, the market is not strong. The market is not strong right now. No point in sugarcoating it. That rejection of 20 didn't look good. If we go back to this other chart again, a hope for support would be the midline of this downsloping channel, but that is very close right now to a 37,000. That's why we're breaking this 39,650 here. It's not good, guys. It is not good at all. Right? Again, here we're holding support at that 39,000. Different charts, different anchoring points. That's why they're a little bit different, right? Again, we are trying to hold support here. Breaking it is not going to be good. Here we still have one more support at 38,314, according to this here chart. Could we drop there? Yeah. Are we going to have divergence? It's going to be at risk. Dropping and losing the divergence that we have, it's not going to be good. That means we don't have anything for the rally, right? So be on the lookout. There's bullish divergence on the daily. That's the only good thing. On the 4 hour. Right? Let's go here real quick on the 4 hour. We had the bullish divergence, and we took our pop, right? Up until, 6 in the morning. That 6 in the morning candle, and then at 10 a.m. Then it just went downhill. We dropped 5% on this candle. Look at this. Almost 1%. Another 5% at 6. And then here another 3. We're looking at around 8 to 9% drop. Right? In 8 hours. Or 12 hours, you want to consider this candle is about to end. It's not good. Short term, it's not good. Look at that. We just went from positive momentum all the way down to negative. And not even slight negative momentum. Look at that. We're making more negative momentum as we're coming down farther, right? Now, we did have hidden divergence that got created here at that 6 in the morning candle, right? That divergence that got created here at this candle. And we have taken that drop. Am I happy? Nope. Not good. We don't have strong bullish divergence or anything bullish right now to get us to rally. We're sold at 30.68. We're about to go into oversold. Let's go on the 1 hour. Again, on the 1 hour, we're looking for the potential bounce on double bottom. We did break our neckline here in the short-term double bottom that we were looking at, right? On this short move. And we did almost go for that measure move. We didn't quite hit it. We were short of hitting that measure move by, let's say, from the wick to the top. We're looking at 0.61%, right? But at least we did try to go for that move. Here, do we have anything bearish? We don't. We don't, right? So we're coming up higher. We had this kind of double top being formed here that we said. And that double top did put, some pressure on the price. Managed to hold sideways, pump with the bullish divergence that we had, right? The strong bullish. But right now, the market, look at it. It just wants to go down. We're losing 4%. We could be looking at a 5 to 10% drop today, man, right? And it's not good. Coming up higher, more positive momentum higher here on the other side, starting to drop more and more and more. So there's nothing bullish to get us to hold. I am not liking the market, right? Again, 38,000 is going to try to be a support. 37,000 is going to try to be a support, right? So let's go to this other Bitcoin chart real quick. Let's go here on the daily. Remember, we're looking at this head and shoulders, maybe moving down. Look at how we're dropping. We've broken this secondary neckline that we were looking for as a potential support. And we're going just below, right? And we're just plowing through. Look, 38,600. We're going to go to that 37,000 support line, I think. It ain't pretty. It ain't pretty, guys. Right? So, let's go here to this chart and see where we're at. Again, we're trying to see if this bullish divergence is going to hold. And for now, this candle going down here, it would. Next candle is going to open with more negative momentum. It might shake it off. But for now, we are trying to hold on to this bullish divergence. Again, not a good day for the market. Now, Asia is helping the drop, right? This was Asia session coming live, 7 p.m., right? Now we're coming live here still. Europe's going to come online in a couple hours. Are they going to buy? Are they going to, and try to buy this, right? So, other stuff that we haven't discussed yet here in Bitcoin before we move on to Ethereum. This is a Bitcoin futures. Now, if you guys remember, on this future chart, we do have a gap down here that we haven't closed. We left the gap up here as well that we haven't closed, right? At around 53,000. But this gap down here, gap 2 here that says, is now gap 1. It's the only gap we have. Or the first gap that we have now. 32,920. It's not close. So we could come down here to close that gap, right? No reason why we couldn't come down here to close the gap and then try to move back up and maybe close this gap afterwards. We have left another gap here somewhere. Right, look at that gap here. Right. So there are gaps that we have to fill. Market not looking the happiest. Just really hoping that we're gonna get relief, guys. Don't look like it's gonna be anytime soon right now. Again, we were looking here for potential of a bottom to be formed with some medium bullish divergence. Guess what? We're dropping with strength, and we still have the strong bullish divergence now, which is again our hope for this to try to get out of the gutter, right? But this double bottom is gone. Right? Look, Ethereum just breaking through that 2,891. We're gonna go for that 2,789. If we drop there, we're gonna look for 2,620. Right? Not looking good. There is bullish divergence. It just doesn't seem like it wants to help us hold. Let's go here on the 4-hour. On the 4-hour chart. Getting that nice pop. And guess what? That hidden divergence that we had on Bitcoin also came in here, right? Look. Setup of a bull trap. Right? What do I mean by the setup of a bull trap? It did for a second look as we're going to get very nice recovery. But remember, guys, what I tell you that those traps look like? They look like a hook and a drop. Look at this. Come in here, hook, and then drop, right? And that's the way I've tried to explain to you guys how this looks. So again, we're hooking in, and then we're just taking a plunge. So yes, this is what a bull trap looks like. So we are taking a drop. It sucks. We are creating I think bullish divergence here as well. I'm gonna just check real quick. But again, like I said, it's not looking too hot, right? There is bullish divergence, right? From one island to the next where we want to trace it. And the thing is, it doesn't really matter whether or not we have bullish divergence or anything else. It just depends on whether or not they can send to Bitcoin. And if they don't send to Bitcoin, it's not going to matter. Again, Ethereum was recovering so good yesterday. It was recovering so much better than Bitcoin. And all of a sudden, it's like Bitcoin said, we don't want you to recover. But I'm starting to tank, right? Look at this. Oversold at 28.54. Again, bullish divergence. Going to try to see if it holds. 1 hour, there's nothing bullish. We didn't have anything bearish for that drop here. Right, so let's go here in the daily. Something else I got to talk about here. So, Ethereum did, at some point in time, come all the way down here. Right, on 1,800s back on July. And that's also when Bitcoin was taking its massive drop to all the way down here, right, at 29,000. But if we look at where we're at right now, I think if Bitcoin goes all the way down here, Ethereum's going to be losing 1,500. Right? We're at support, very close to hitting it. Right? 38,441 on this chart. It ain't good for the market, guys. It ain't good for the market. Here, next support, 37,000s, right? Something else that we haven't mentioned today, at least, but we had mentioned before. Look at this, right? And you guys know this exercise already. 200 moving average. Where we at? Below it. What happens when we're below 200 moving average? Bearish territory, right? Bearish territory. That's where we're at right now. Bearish turf. Do we want to be here? No. How do we get out of it? Get above 200 moving average. Is it going to happen in the short term? Not likely. I mean, that 200 moving average is way up there at 48,714. It's $10,000 above us. I don't see Bitcoin pumping 10,000 right now. Yeah, that's support. That's support. Not looking the hottest, right? See where this 200 moving average is screwing up the way the chart looks. All right, so we are looking for a potential divergence to hold and us to pump, but we're starting to expand this Bollinger Band to the downside. And if we do expand this Bollinger Band to the downside, that drop could still be coming in a lot more. I don't want to go down there to the 30,000s, but again, we do have a gap on the CME charts that we need to close, right? Down there, man. Look. Down here. 30,000s, right? I am hoping that we get out of there. All right. Is there support below 38,500? Yes, there's support below that area. We have a lot of supports below that area. I'm not sure how strong they're going to be, though. And the reason that I'm telling you I don't know how strong they're going to be is because we don't have a lot of history at these levels. But we're looking for something here, right, at around 37,338, then maybe 36,035. Down here at 34, and then down here around 33 and 33 something, right? So again, yes, there are supports, and yes, we're going for that drop, and again, very likely could lead us to 37,393. What is support? Support is when you expect the price to hold a level based on where you've topped at and turn around in the past. So if we are to look at this chart, moving the Ethereum chart doesn't have a lot of. Right. So we are to look at this Ethereum chart, and someone asked me what's support here. I'll be looking maybe for us to try to hold support here at some point, right? So we kind of held here, as you can tell, that support area. Why am I calling this support? Look at how the price was coming up here. Right, did that sharp turnaround and start to go back down, right? So did we topped off here somehow? So here's support. Here we could also say there's a resistance, right? So there's a resistance here, and this here was also a resistance before you try to tell me something. But all resistances become supports. So again, this also here could have become a support at this level, right? Because it was a resistance here, we resisted. Then here we kind of supported a little bit, and then here it also became a support briefly before we rallied, and here we're just tanking below it, and then here again is becoming a resistance, right? So resisting at this level. So yes, this is a resistance. They didn't quite hold that support, but usually old supports become resistances, right? And old resistances become supports when we get back above them, right? So that's how those work. All right, got a request for ADA, so let's go check it. It's probably also tanking like mad. 3.89%, not as bad as Ethereum, but it is tanking. And Tron holds support here at $1.20. So $1.21. Bearish divergence coming into play, pushing it down. Sitting neutral at 44.31, right? Yeah, good question. Whatever your mind tells you is bullish or bearish, my friend. This is from the 1 hour. This came through. I want to send this here back real quick to the 1 hour chart and just draw here on the 4 and say, yo, the only good thing that's coming out of this on the 4th hour is the fact that we're starting to create some bullish divergence at a support. Again, losing that support is going to become a resistance, and that means that we're going to be in trouble. But we're about to lose divergence. Sold at 33.35 on the RSI, meaning that the price is lower than what it should be, so it should be coming up here a bit. And again, that would mean that we're going to try to find support here in ADA and try to pump up a bit. And that's why we expect to see if Bitcoin keeps on dropping, this is going to keep on going down. For the 1 hour, again, we had the bullish divergence. We took our small pop, created that hidden bearish divergence that happened across the market, right? A lot of projects are having this divergence. It's not just for ADA. We had it on Ethereum. We had it on Bitcoin. Everyone's created this hidden divergence. And we're taking that drop, and we're not creating anything bullish on the shorter time scales, and that kind of sucks. So that being done for ADA, I'm gonna go back to Bitcoin, guys, because Bitcoin is still moving down through our, it's trying to hold here at least. Good. So we're hitting support, and it looks as though we want to push back up, and we'll see, right? So up next is people. I want to go back to Bitcoin between coins, right? And I'm going to try to move slightly quick, but do give each coin its due time. And the reason for that is we got to go back to Bitcoin. Bitcoin is what's moving the market. Again, we don't have anything on the daily on people. On the 4 hour, we were looking for something bullish. Guess what? We still dropped it here. We still had that bullish divergence. Action to the upside, got our pop, hit the 20 and rejecting. Not good. We don't want to reject the 20 moving average. We didn't create anything bearish here, right? We're just getting a rejection and following Bitcoin. This is just following the rest of the crypto market, right? Sold at 27.94. We are creating some bullish divergence strong against the RSI and also against the MACD, right? At least for now. At least for now. Bullish, bullish, and bullish, right? And with this, a possibility for a rally. Oversold at 28.04. Let's go to the 1 hour chart. I'm not sure. Someone requested it. I'm just checking it out, man. I'm not into this project. I'm not endorsing it or doing anything with it. Again, we were looking for the bullish divergence to go pop. Rejected the 20. Rejected the 20. Rejected the 20. Finally managed to get above it. Nothing bearish, but Bitcoin coming in and dropping is making this also take that nasty, nasty fall. Right? There's nothing bullish for it right now. Waiting for it to develop something for us to be able to do something else. Let's go back to Bitcoin, man. Again, really, really want to see if Bitcoin's going to recover this candle. We need to. 19 minutes to go. Not good. All right. So, I want to bring out the chart, the chat real quick, guys. I want to see. There's some requests that come through, so I gotta catch up with them. All right. Yeah. Can you please check Metis? Legend 24. I'm gonna look at where Metis is at. Usually we haven't looked at it before and it's not in the top 200 and 200. We're not gonna look at it, right? And then someone said VET. All right, cool. Or through watching, yes. Must be the dumping. If you want to go and take a ride with me. All right. Also, the Butyrins are gonna get richer. Awesome. Cool. Fast Cash, what's up, man? Let's go back to the actual chat. Sorry, out of the chat and see what's happening on the technicals. All right, we are trying to recover this candle a bit. That is the only good thing that's happening. Let's go check out. This where Metis is at. Yeah, dude, I usually go in order, but if I get out of here to see where Metis is at, it really usually just basically gets my trading view stuck for a bit, which kind of sucks. So I'm gonna have to push it back towards the end. All right, I'll check it out and see where it's at, but towards the end. I just want to get out of the charts until it is actually needed. All right, BT's recovering. The candle, very nice on BT, that recovery, man, but it's not looking so hot right now. Again, we're still dropping. And on that drop, let's zoom in here and actually read the numbers. 3 zeros and then 60.82. 30.70. So more negative momentum, lower on the RSI and coming down on the price. We're not creating anything bullish here, unfortunately, to say, yo, we're going to get action to the upside. The only bullish that we could try to infer that we have is going to be this, right? So again, we are dropping. We have this hidden bullish. It's popping into 20 and rejecting on that move. This is basically coming to here, and that is just coming to here still. We said there is bullish divergence against the RSI, but not against the MACD, right? Sold at 30.62. Let's go to the 4-hour, man. Not looking good, guys. I wanted to sell some ADA yesterday. I had a gut feeling that I should have. I didn't. And then today the market was popping and I was like, it's going to recover. And then I started to get back into work. And when I look at the market in the afternoon, it was like, oh, snaps. Hutch. Should have sold in the morning. We are sold. Oversold at 29.72. Again, we don't have anything here that is bullish right now. We'll be waiting for something to develop. Taking a drop after rejecting that 7.48 cent mark that we were hoping it was going to hold as support. Look, it was holding as support here, lost it, became a resistance, and now we're just going down. And there's really not a lot going on there. Back to Bitcoin. Oh man, Bitcoin. You gotta get out of this slump. Market not looking too hot. If you guys enjoy the content, make sure you hit the like, the bell, and the sub, right? Join us on Discord. Hit the like, lets the YouTube algorithm know that you enjoy the content. You'll keep on promoting it to other people that might have similar tastes and preferences to what you watch, and that helps basically your channel grow. So if you're liking the content, you want to help us grow, hit the like, and say hi in the chat. Interaction works, right? Sabal, what's up, my friend? Nice to see you again. Yeah, I'm here every night, my friend. Thank you very much for coming in. Right on, dudes. Right on again. Really wish things were better. Really, really wish things were better for the crypto market. Not. Bitcoin, man. Nasty drop. Right now, 2%. But let's look at how much we've dropped since on the last couple candles, right? Last full 2-hour candles. So we'll go from here. You see that 10% drop already, right? For today, on like 12 hours, almost 12 hours, right? How much are we gonna drop in 24 hours, man? We're gonna be looking at a 10% day to day also. So looking around 15 between both days. All right, so this is today. If we drop 10%, we're going to be hitting somewhere around the 3,600s. Again, we have a support at 3,700s, and then they support here at 3,800. But I'm just going to draw this all the way up to 3,644, 36,600, and that's close enough. Again, like I said, so we might be looking at around a 15% drop for today. So a 10% drop, 15% between last couple candles. Not gonna be good. Not good, guys. I'm not gonna lie. It's not looking pretty. Bullish divergence on the daily does help. But that's all we got. That's all we got. Right? Nothing here. Look, we're just dropping more native momentum. Oh, we're on our side. We're sold now. 20.38, right? 1 hour oversold at 20.75. We're getting low on that oversold. All right, 20.75. I'm just gonna draw a line here. I don't think we've seen this level, and it's not even a long time, but since January the 5th, right? We got into this level oversold. 21, not even 20, so lower than that, right? We're at 20 right now. So maybe way back here in December. Getting pretty, guys. Ain't pretty, right? Can I look at Binance? It's I think it's gonna be an interesting day. It's gonna be an interesting day. A lot of YouTubers are gonna be saying, "Oh, it's a shakeout. It's the final shakeout. It's where we go before we do something, the drop before the storm comes and everyone starts pumping again and we're all happy singing Kumbaya and market goes back to normal." So this is starting to look more like a down sloping channel than whatever fall in which we had. So I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna basically just bring a channel tool out and draw a channel. A channel is basically a trend that the market is following, right? And what I want to do is basically draw it the same way I had it, which was like this, and then here in the bottoms. Would have to draw it all the way up here, maybe. Alright guys, 1 second, I'm trying to adjust this channel to where it actually makes sense. So that makes sense there, right? We're hitting this point here on the bottoms. And then on the tops, what I want to do is basically come here and say, from the top here, and then that top here, hitting with the wicks. I'm saying this is more or less the channel that we're following. And again, we are in that bottom portion of that channel. So nothing bullish right now. Low, slightly higher, I would say, on the price, or maybe we're moving sideways. But what's going to be important here is that we need to close slightly lower, right? At price or lower, right? That gets us to create some strong bullish divergence. And strong bullish divergence is usually what gets us to look for potential reversals in trends. And those reversals in trends are what gets us to start a new rally, basically. So we want to get that reversal in trend coming in. Let's go to the 4-hour chart. Let's zoom in here again. Bullish divergence, strong, but we're about to shake it off, right? We're about to shake it off. If we just keep on dropping a little bit more, the next candle is going to open red. It's going to be more red. We're no longer going to have it. Sold at 30.68. Market not looking pretty. Dropping more negative momentum. Oversold at 24.72. Again, not going to call anything here. Got to wait for the candle to close. Binance, $423. Man, Bitcoin really putting the hurting on the market. It just sucks that Bitcoin's. You know what? I mean, I get it. The whole crypto industry is an industry, so it's going to behave according to the biggest players in the market. It just sucks that the whole crypto industry is so Bitcoin centric that Bitcoin sneezing causes everyone to, like, you know, get the flu and start dropping in price as well. I really wish the market could stand up stronger to Bitcoin move. And, like, not care. It'd be amazing if Bitcoin dropped and all the others just stood there and be like, yeah, go for your freaking drop, man. Do your little temper tantrum, Bitcoin. Get it over with and start. Let us, just do it. Yeah, go play by yourself in the sandbox, right? And then just Bitcoin can do whatever it wants, and then the alts could do whatever they wanted, right? But no, the whole freaking market needs to move according to what wimpy little Bitcoin says. And Bitcoin, although it's the biggest market, the biggest coin out there, it is highly manipulated. There's so many whales out there that can do stuff with the price that is just, it's not good for the market to have that many whales. I know Ethereum also has them, and a lot of alts have them, but at least in alts, they're spread out. Bitcoin is just one giant, and anyone manipulating the market there is gonna make a mess. And we are trying to hold, man. 7 minutes to go for this candle. It ain't pretty, man. It ain't pretty, but we're looking, right? So when you're watching a gory film and you're like, I don't want to see that, man, but you still cover your eyes, but you're still, like, peeking through and trying to see. It's what's happening here. It's like, I don't want to see that drop, man, but damn, it's looking like really tasty to get an in. So, is the drop bad? The drop's not bad, right? It's going to give us an opportunity to buy at lower prices. If you think about it long term, it's going to give us a good opportunity to buy at lower prices. But if you wanted to trade, right, and you didn't sell already, yes, it is bad, because now you're going to sell at a lower price, and you don't know when you're going to be buying again. So, for now, it's just waiting, right? Because long-term investment these days. Yeah, yellow. Well, it depends on what your in is. Mine's for Bitcoin come below 10,000, so, I'm good on Bitcoin. Even if it keeps on dropping, I'm still good on Bitcoin, so, yeah. Yeah. Elon won. Right. Sure. All right, Elon won. It all reads the zeros here, man. So, yeah, see, it recovered on the bullish divergence above that 76. Good. Right now, coming back down. didn't create anything bearish, so we're just coming back down and undoing yesterday's gains, which said 20%. So right now we're going down 16%. And you're gonna say, well, how come you be going up 20% and come back 16%? Guess what? If you go up, let's say your price is here, right? So your price is here, and I'm gonna show you this exercise because a lot of guys don't get it. I'm not saying a lot of guys here don't get it. A lot of guys don't get this. Let's say you went up by 100%, right? Let's say this here is 100. All right, and then you went up to 200 just for ease of argument. Right? So if effectively you went up by 100%, so you 2 times your money, right? But if you all of a sudden drop here, right, from the same price all the way down here, you're only going down by 50%. Right? So you went up by 100, but you're going down by 50. That's why sometimes when you look at the charts and you look at things like this, sorry, I'm just getting rid of all this. You're going up by 20, but you're coming down by 16. Still good. You're still losing what you gained yesterday. You don't have to lose 20% to, you know, yeah, you gain 20%, you can lose 20%. You can lose 16% and be at the same level you were at yesterday. Again, same argument, right? You go up by half, you go up by double, we only come down by half. So. Anyways, Elon won. All right, there's nothing bearish here. Let's go to the 4-hour, man. Pump, sideways motion, dropping with Bitcoin in the company, and the rest. Sideways motion, making more negative momentum. Still nothing here that is bullish. And here we just gapped up on that price. It's insane. Higher, more positive, higher. Coming down to the same level, coming down lower. There's nothing bullish or bearish here, man. There's really nothing we draw on this chart. It just looks horrible because there's not a lot of volume being traded, or a lot of the information is not really falling into TradingView. But at least right now, if you were to drop, you're looking for that 786. Just overpost this over whatever chart you have. Take the lowest point here from October 26th, and then your highest point here on October 31st. And then you see where you're at with regards to that 200 moving average, or that 786, and the 20 moving average, and that is where you'd be looking for support, right? Link, all right. But before we do link, we gotta go back to the corn. Snaps. Yeah, it's not looking like we're gonna recover this candle. Look at this here, right? We came here on this candle, very nice, held support at that 39,290, and then this candle's like, oh no, yeah, we held support, but you know what? I don't care about it. We just want to drop. It's just, damn, sucks. 1 second. One quick second, guys. I'm gonna be right back. Sorry about that, I'm back. Thank you guys for sticking around again. If you enjoy the content, hit the like, the bell, and the sub, right? So, before I move from Bitcoin, we're gonna see this candle closing, right? We got about a minute. So after that, I'll do a link, and then we'll be doing the other coin, or at least checking out Metis or whatever that is on CoinMarketCap and seeing where it's at, and then we'll see where we're at. But again, not good for the market, right? Not looking too hot. Waiting for this candle to close is not gonna be pretty, right? Jade Smith, what's up, dude? By the dip, depends on whether or not it holds. We can still drop to the 37,000s. Wait, but it's a hedge. A hedge against what? Is it a buying opportunity? You gotta wait and see. We don't have anything bullish on the 1 hour, right? On the 4 hour, we have some bullish divergence. No, we don't have anything bullish either. On the daily, we have some bullish divergence. The only thing that's basically trying to keep us afloat. So gotta wait and see how we actually close this candle and see how we open the next one. Right now, we are trying to, we closed above 38,314. That means we are holding support right now. Could it be a good in? I'm gonna tell you what, it's a high risk entry because the market's not yet stabilized. We don't know if we're gonna keep on dropping or we're gonna be looking for a reversal right now. So if you ask me, I believe it's a high risk. We could still drop. We're in this chart, we're in the middle of nowhere, right? So we could still drop to 37,393. So I would say watch out for this, right? I'm gonna go here on this other chart for Bitcoin, zoom out on the daily. And I am intrigued. I want to see something happen here. So this fib's definitely moved from somewhere. But what we're gonna do is I'm gonna consider this point here to be the low. I'm gonna assume we can pinpoint it a little bit better in a second. That to be the high. I just want to see where we're at. So let's anchor this one. That one's fine, and this one's a little bit higher than it should be, but we're just gonna basically point there. All right, cool. So in here we could still drop to the 37,700s, right? Which means here you're gonna see that 786 is at 37,700. We are floating in that middle zone. And that drop is not far from where we're at, right? It's not far from where we're at. Particularly if we go into 1 hour. Is that gonna pull through? It is. Have all the fibs here, but again, we are targeting this here area. These other fibs point to something else being 100% high. That's fine. I don't care about that right now. I care about where we're at. So if we drop here, right, from here to here, is that 1.86% drop. For us to recover this candle from where it closed, where we open, we could say, it's a 3%, 148. Legend says we get a bounce from that 38,600 one. Yeah. People are saying yes, that someone came in and dumped on the market. Yeah. Again, it's a risk that you run when you trade Bitcoin, right? Highly manipulated. All right. So there was a request for link, and then I'll check out what you sent me, Andrew, right? So link, where's it at? And then we're gonna be coming back to Bitcoin, right? So link. I think it's the one we look at. Apparently, yes, it is. All right, so let's look at the link here on the daily. It is taking a drop at $19. Oh man, how the mighty have fallen. We dropped, plowed through $21. We were looking at that $25 area, right? I'll say potential support. It kind of sucks that we burst through. Next support at $15, right? If we try to claim this 618, we're looking at $21.17 as resistance. We could, in theory, set that from low point to highest point, and then negative to less negative, and low to high. There's nothing bullish happening here, and there isn't. Right here, low, lower low, more negative momentum. Sorry, lower on the other side. Sold at 34.88. So I'm not gonna say there's anything bullish here right now. I'm gonna move on to the 4-hour chart. Right now, this could still go on dropping. 24, 14, and 20. All right. So negative 24, negative 20. We are creating some bullish divergence strong here on the 4-hour chart. And with that, we could be getting the possibility of some action to the upside. That would be extremely beneficial considering where we're at. It's oversold at 26. Are we coming lower? Yes. So nothing bullish against the MACD. Just against the nothing bullish against the RSI. Just against the MACD, like the rest of the market. Can I lower the background music? I think it's fairly low. I think it's the levels that it's usually at the stream. Yeah, let's lower it a bit. Here we go. I just lowered it a bit, right? Alright, so we are coming lower, more negative momentum, and lower on the R side. There's nothing bullish here either. Alright, there is like a hope, I guess, a glimmer of hope from here to here. Where we're dropping slightly, and we're going to see this in a couple of projects. Already spotted it, but we hadn't confirmed closing this candle. And this is just here on the RSI, and it's a crappy move. And why am I saying it's a crappy move? Because it's just over a 3 hour time frame. I mean, it is bullish divergence, strong, but it's not really fast. Rex, what's up, dude? So that's it for Link. I'm gonna go back to Bitcoin real quick, and I gotta go back to Ethereum here in a second. So again, Bitcoin is trying to recover. Good. Right after hitting support. But we're not out of the woods. We don't have anything bullish in the 4 hour or the 1 hour. Only on the daily. This could just start to be a reaction rally. Ethereum, did it manage to hold on to anything bullish in the 4 hour? We did. But remember what I said, this candle's gonna come in, we're gonna keep on carrying that negative momentum. Guess what? Look, if we go to the new candle, we're losing that, right? So to here we had it, to here we no longer have it. So we really need to get some recovery going on. Otherwise the divergence is gonna die out here on the 4 hour. And then the daily right now is still holding bullish, and it seems to be okay. One quick second, guys. T-Connect. There we go. So, are things good? They're not the best, right? Is it a good end? Could be. Depending on what your strategy is, right? Again, it all comes down to what your trading strategy is. Are you going to open a quick long to get that pullback and then close it as soon as you get a couple percentage points in? If that is the point, then yes, you could be looking for a quick entry to get some recovery and then closing it as soon as you get to your desired percentage gains. Again, already starting to recover almost 1%, right? Are we going to recover this candle? I'm not sure yet, right? I think we might not. I think we might start to move sideways here at this support level. Trade here for a bit before we try to see if we're going to pump back up or come back down. But we'll see. Singapore, country that was very pro crypto, now banning all Bitcoin ATMs. All right, apparently Russia was also banning crypto stuff, right? Again, guys, remember, this crypto in general threatens monetary power or authority in a lot of countries because it's independent, right? So obviously they're not going to like it. So they could be crypto friendly at first. Now they're crypto averse. And part of the reason that they could be crypto averse is because they want to get the market to drop so they could buy the Bitcoin. And, you know, once it pumps, then they're going to be crypto friendly again. And then, you know, it's going to go to the roof. And now they're holding it and you're not. Again, there's a reason where they could be coming up with this news, right? I'm not sure. Again, I have not been looking at the news today. I had a super busy day at work. Not finding anything on the news, man. Bitcoin rises despite Russia's proposed crypto ban. That was 6 hours ago before we actually started to get the movement down. So Russia could certainly be a factor. Russia trying to ban Bitcoin. I see we're just first trust Skybridge spot Bitcoin ETF. That's 12 hours ago. Yeah, not finding anything on Singapore, man. So, yeah, you know, for now, gotta wait. Again, we're still getting recovered, right? Trying to attempt to recover here. So, yeah, it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be an interesting couple days, right? Market could still tumble a little bit more. Could you sell right now and buy back later? Yeah, that's also a strategy, right? You can always sell now and buy back in at a lower price if it keeps on tumbling and have a larger position, right? The news that tech stocks don't. All right, awesome. HD 5000, how's it going, man? news over there. Some news. All right, so where did it link? What else we had pending? I think it was Metis. I'm gonna check out what that is. The Metis. Let's do this on dark mode. There we go. So it's not bursting. Metis DAO. All right, where's it ranked at? 230. All right, that's lucky enough. That's within 250. You usually get top 250. Capping out for a top 200 lately, but Metis USD, right? Metis token. All right, I guess this is it. I'm Poloniacs. So where's the dude? Legend 24. Are you still here, man? Apparently he is. All right, Legend, if you're still here, let me know. I'm about to do Metis. I just want to make sure you're here. Yeah, he's here. All right, cool. I think that's it, right? Metis token. So I'm just gonna look at it against Tether on Poloniacs, and we're gonna try to see. Oh, snap. Okay, the Bollinger Band's horrible. So we're gonna hide it here. Let's get on that daily. So we're not having a lot of data on the daily, right? We can't chart on the daily. The only thing we can do here is fib and go from low point to the high point and then see where we're at, and we're taking a massive drop below the 786. So it's also not looking super hot, right? Let's get in the 4 hour. On the 4 hour chart, we don't have data, right? Again, it's just coming out insane pump, insane drop, and then sideways motion. Nothing that is bullish or bearish, so we cannot chart it properly. And here, again, we're not having the best stuff, right? So again, it's a very young project. We're now lower on the RSI, sitting sold at 38.33. We don't have anything to be able to actual technicals here. A lot of gaps, not a lot of volume being traded in some cases. So I'll tell you what, man, on Metis to Tether, if this is the actual chart that you want me to look at, yeah, sitting at $230, but not a lot of information that we could look at to actually do a proper analysis with, right? The only thing I can tell you is that there's some resistance that could be looking like this. Right, like this, almost. We're resisting at this level. And we need to get above that yellow line, that's true. That is it, man. Alright. Alright, let's go to Crow. I wonder how many longs got liquidated. Crow at 40 cents. Iron Daily, we had a bullish divergence pop to resistance like we said we could. Now we're dropping. We're going to come down here to support it at 618 at 38.99 cents, right? That is the move I'm expecting to see. We're still creating bullish divergence strong on that drop and still coming from here to here and here to here. Don't have it against the RSI still, right? So just against MACD, bullish divergence strong, potential for a rally. Now, if we are to look for a rally, we should be going for that 20 moving average, and that is at 47.43 cents. Let's hold at 32.47, right? Let's go on the 4 hour. On the 4 hour, we pumped. And here we're creating the same stuff that the rest of the crypto market had, right? Look, not the rest, but a lot of projects had. Ethereum, Bitcoin, ADA, a lot of projects we've looked at have this divergence, right? It's hidden bearish, put pressure on the price, and this is just following Bitcoin, that's it, right? Now lower, more negative momentum, lower still. Again, here if we zoom in, you're gonna see that from here. I'm going to measure 0022 and then 0021. So we are creating some slight bullish divergence that like Ethereum has, but Ethereum kind of lost it now, remember? We're just losing it to now. We just left it there because if we do pump, we're going to hold it, but we need to get that rally. Again, bullish divergence, looking for that potential rally to come in. And on the 1 hour, we're dropping and there's no bullish divergence here yet, right? Drop more negative momentum, lower on the RSI. And there was no reason for this drop on the 1 hour. Again, it just looks very similar to the rest of the market where we got our bull trap, right? So coming down here, right? Coming down here, poking and then dropping, right?
Sup bro, would like to see KDA in possible flux if you have the time. Keep up the good work, champ.
Fasty Cash, thank you very much for your kind donation, man. Much appreciated.
Audience, say it with me.
Legendary, man. That.
Thank you very much.
That is awesome. Right, so Cadena and Flux, all right. Let's go to Cadena. KDA, $7.12. All right. Let's go on the daily. What's happening again? We're looking for the bullish divergence. Remember, we also had this large fallen wedge that we're looking at. We're still with that large fallen wedge of sorts. We still have the bullish divergence also in play, right? So, not looking bad. Still looking for that action to the upside. Cadena right now on the green. 1.72%. Holding on to the evil forces of Bitcoin. Sold at 31.20. Let's go to the 4-hour, man. Dropping more. Again, dropping more here. And starting to create that bullish divergence. Strong, man. Strong bullish. Potential for action to the upside. Jeez, why is this not working? There we go. Neutral 40.10. Again, bullish divergence strong. With that, we're going to get that rally coming in. We're rallying. We could be going for the 20 moving average at $7.55. That is our current target. We got to hold above here, $7.10. If we don't hold this $7.10, it's going to become a resistance. That means we're hitting resistance. If we close below this target again, we're holding resistance. Could be looking for a farther drop down, right? Holding this area again, very likely that we could be trying to aim for that 20 moving average with the strong bullish divergence. And here we had this trend line or sort of sorts. Remember, I think this is from here. I'm just gonna make sure. Yes, it is from here. It was a trend line resistance that I drew. And I said, this is what we're looking for, breaking these lines just to go back higher. And yes, we broke the line. And look at how we went. We went short-term bullish, right? So we broke that short-term resistance. We did manage to come lower here, however, right? Lower here in the price. And on this movement lower, we did create some hidden divergence, right? It's not like he came out of the woods, it's like here and here, like Bitcoin and Ethereum and a couple of the other projects, bearish divergence, and moving down with the rest of the market. Now we are dropping more, making more negative momentum, and here on the other side, we are creating bullish divergence, and this is a little bit better than the strong bullish divergence that we had on VET, right? And why am I saying that? Well, it's happening over a couple more hours, right? So at least the other one was just 3 hours. This is 1, 2, 3, 4 hours, almost 5 hours. Between 5 hours, we're developing this divergence. And that is what could really be helping us holding at this nice rally coming in again, right? So again, good for Cadena. About to do 2% rally. Not bad, right? Let's go to Flux. Flux bearish divergence moving down. Could be coming to $1.92. That's our 618 target. Bearish divergence that coming in again. Nothing bullish happening here. Hidden bullish starting to develop. No hidden bullish developing and no hidden bullish developing. All right. Neutral at 42.05. There's nothing happening here in Flux. 4-hour chart. We are coming lower with negative momentum and lower on the RSI. Here short term we created something bullish in the 4-hour. Which helped us rally a little bit. Not the most awesome rally, but we did rally, which is good again. And we're following the rest of crypto. And again, same movement, same hooking motion, same bull trap. And remember, someone asked me the other day what bull traps look like. I've been drawing this pattern to tell you what bull traps look like, right? We get that nice rally, looks like we're gonna hook and then run. So as soon as you start to see this, you know you're in. You're suckered in, right? If you particularly bought here on the rally and or up here, and then you start to get that drop, like, oh damn, I know you got into a bull trap. So it's neutral sold at 39.45. Let's go to that 1-hour chart. On the 1-hour chart, we're coming up higher with more positive momentum and higher on the other side as well. So there was nothing bearish here. Now we are dropping lower here on the MACD, on the price, the MACD, and on the RSI. So there's nothing bullish that I would be going with right now. Not on the move here from this low, from this other move from here, low to high, right, on the price. And this is almost negligible. I want to say we're gonna have some hidden divergence, like this, but there is this island that's been pressure right now. This is following Bitcoin almost, so I would rather wait. A Flux again, if this is the bullish divergence, the hidden divergence, could be looking for some sideways motion. But otherwise, looking for a drop down here to that $1.92 mark. If we do rally again, we're looking for a target at $2.15, and then above there, the 20-moving average at $2.22. Let's go back to Bitcoin. Bitcoin 38,800 again, still going on that pseudo recovery, 0.92%, 0.88 again, almost where we were at. Right? So, guys, we're gonna be calling it a stream for tonight. We'll be here tomorrow again for another edition of So Crypto, guys. So make sure you tune in, join, subscribe, hit the like and the bell. All right? Do those awesome things. We are here every night, 9 p.m. Central. We're going to be shifting time schedules starting next week on Monday. You're going to be shifting to 8 p.m., I think. Might says Ice Baby or Stay Cool Baby. But I think it's Ice Baby. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the content, make sure you hit the like, the bell, and the sub. Join us on the Discord. Links have gone out. And talk about crypto to your friends and let them know that we are here. This is an awesome crypto community that we're building. We have the best people on our Discord. So if you want to join us there and have fun, this is going to be amazing. What else are we going to be saying here? Yeah, if you remember, all the information that we're providing here is for entertainment and educational purposes only. Please don't trade based on what you see here. We're just discussing ideas. This is not financial advice, and I am not a financial advisor. With all that being said, guys, thank you very much for watching, and I'll be catching you again tomorrow for another edition of So Crypto. Until then.